Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm bringing you my third Pokemon Wi-Fi battle here. So let's start out with this video with a question of the day. Let's do that. So question of the day is basically, what is your favorite Pokemon? Literally, what is your favorite Pokemon? If you guys haven't noticed, my favorite Pokemon is Blaziken. Literally, that's like my channel name. But it was originally a tie between Blaziken and Charizard because I did grew up playing Pokemon at first in the original Game Boy days with Pokemon Red version. Charizard was literally like a fan favorite. Everyone loved him. He's a big dragon. Like when you're a little kid, you want to choose that big badass dragon to start out with. But when Blaziken came around, I mean, Blaziken. It's something about Blaziken that really shined to me. It's a fighting chicken. Like, what's not badass about fighting chickens? Like, I don't know. It's something about Blaziken that really stuck to me. When Ruby came out. What you guys should watch is the Pokemon anime between Ash versus Harrison with his Blaziken. That was the first time Blaziken appeared on anime, which is so. That battle in the Johto League Champion was so epic between the Charizard and the Blaziken, and that battle really made me love Blaziken even more because those two were my favorite fire Pokemon stars fighting against each other. But Blaziken, overall, in the end, I would choose Blaziken as my favorite Pokemon. So enough about that. Let's start this battle off. Look at my opponent's team. I predict him to start off as Noivern. It's a good Pokemon to scout because he can just U-turn out and just see whatever Pokemon he wants to switch out into, just to make the appropriate matchup. Since I predicted as Noivern, as a lead, I started with my Lantern as my special defensive wall to take whatever hit that Noivern does. But first of all, thank you, Jesse, for this battle. It's a UU battle, so let's get this battle started. Alright, Jesse, let's do this battle, yo. Let's do this. Alright, so setting my Lantern. He actually started out with his Sharpedo, which is kind of surprised because you usually don't see Sharpedo until like in the mid-game, last game, because it's usually a revenge killer. So he went for Protect to scout what I'm about to do. So I went for T-Wave, hoping to paralyze the Shark, but it turns out it didn't work out that well. But this turn he stayed in, and I guess he wanted to risk. Well, he went for a Crunch, knowing that maybe he took a chance trying to kill my Lantern. Because I know I can take at least one hit from the Sharp here, even though I'm not physically defensive. So I took that Crunch, really. It's special D, not special D, but defense drive, which is fine. Didn't matter. I went for Volt Switch. I predicted him to switch out to his Blitz Seek, take whatever special attack or his T-Wave, whatever. So I switched out to my own Sharpedo, my regular Sharpedo. So I went for Protect, trying to match his own speed with my own speed boost, but he switched it out to his Arcanine, which is a pretty good switch on his part because he can just intimidate me, because he pretty much knew I was going to go for Protect at that point. Get my speed boost up. I don't want to stay in because he can potentially Will-O-Wisp me and burn me, so I switch out to my Claydol to take the burn, but he actually went for Eat Speed instead, try to get as much damage on my Sharpedo as possible. But it's fine, get my Lefty, so thank you, Akira, you took that pretty well. My psychic doll here, just levitating, trying to be more intimidating, with those psycho powers here. He switches out to his Sharpedo, which scared the shit out of me, man. So right away, I just went for Rocks. I was pondering whether to go for Earth Power. He predicting me to go for Stealth Rocks, so I predict him to switch out as a free switch in to his Sharpedo. But it didn't work out. I just want to get my Rocks out, so I'll switch out. Go into my Clarity pretty much as Death Fodder at this point because literally basically everything on my opponent's team will outspeed Lantern, so he's pretty much useless at this point, so I'll just sack him off. So again, I went for my own Sharpedo. I predict him to predict me to go for Protect, so I just went away for Waterfall for him possibly switch out to his Arcanine, but right away he stayed and just crunched me. So went for Waterfall, hoping to kill the Sharpedo, which it did. Originally, I thought he would switch to his Arcanine so he can just do some, decent damage to the Arcanine, but he's just staying with his Sharpedo. But that's fine. At least I killed it in the process, though. So now he switches out to his Arcanine. I don't want my Sharpedo to die just yet, so I'm going to switch out because he's probably just going to go for an E-Speed, that +2 priority. With all these speed boosts, it wouldn't matter. So I'm going to switch out to my Claydol here, just to take whatever hit this Arcanine can do. So he went for E-Speed again, that same scenario last 2 turns ago. Yep, getting my lefties. At this point, I think I went for Earth Power, try to get as much damage to this Arcanine as possible. So he switches out to his Dolphin. I guess he predicted me to be a physical Claydol, but this is a special one. So that's why I have the Earth Power, that special Earth Power. Hoping to get that special defense drop on his Dolphin. I mean, I wasn't hoping it would be nice, but yeah, so I did get that special deep drop, unfortunately for my opponent, though. So next turn, so I went for Ice Beam this turn, hoping to kill this Dolphin with the special D drop, so he doesn't get his Rapid Spin off. So this Dolphin just lived on like 2-3 HP and got off his Rapid Spin, which is pretty fortunate for my opponent. Like, I don't want those rocks to be gone. I want them to stay on the battlefield, man, because I want to cripple whatever, things I don't want my opponent to, switch freely back and forth. So I just went for Stealth Rocks this turn. So he went for Rapid Spin this turn, trying hard as possible to get rid of those rocks. Like, he does not want rocks on his side of the field. So I was like, oh man, this Dolphin. I was thinking, should I go for a Rock Skin or just kill this Dolphin? So I was thinking, this Dolphin is getting like lefties every turn. So I might as well just kill this Dolphin off, and set up my rocks whenever his Arcanine comes in or something like that. So right away, just kill this Dolphin off, hoping like now his Rapid Spinner gone, I can freely go for Stealth Rocks again. So get my lefty. So Akira's looking nice here. So full HP right here. Now he sends out his Alakazam. I know I can live at least one hit from this Alakazam, so I went for Stealth Rock. So he went for Energy Ball, which really almost decimated my Claydol right here. But it's fine. At least I get off my rocks, which is important for his battle, because I do want to cripple that Arcanine, because I don't want him freely switching in and out with his Arcanine. So right here, I just let my Claydol die, because he pretty much did his job, setting those rocks up. So there's nothing much that Akira can do at this point, because he doesn't have any recovery move. So I went for I switched out my Dragosh, thinking that his Alakazam may be Choice Specs, but I was terribly wrong. I just wasted my Dragosh. Like, he was so wasted in this battle, so I'm sorry about that. So I went for my X-Plow, my Amy Lee here, hoping to live one hit this Alakazam can do to me, because now I thought he would be Focus Sash, but I went for Boom Burst, and this shocked me, surprised me. Like, this Alakazam was not Sash, so this gave me a fighting chance that I know that maybe I could come back from this battle after losing Dragosh that wastefully. But now his Noivern comes out, and I believe he went for Dragon Pulse, finishing up my X-Plow, which is fine. X-Plow did his work, he killed the Alakazam, because usually you see Sash Alakazams, which is a really big problem, but thankfully it wasn't Sash, Here I took a, risk. Like, this Noivern was Scarf. My Heracross was also Scarf, so that shocked me that he outsped me, so pretty much he was Scarf. So I went for Stone Edge. Thankfully, it hit the Stone Edge. If I would have missed, that would have been, like, GG for me. Like, Stone Edge usually is called Stone Miss, because usually I don't like running, like, these low accuracy moves. I mean, what other move you would put on, a Heracross? This turn is the most messed up turn I've ever made. I should just stay in with my Heracross, but I switched out my Heracross, hoping to, lock myself into close combat when I switch myself back in. But now he went for Morning Sun, which recovers all of his HP. This pretty much sealed the deal for me. Like, this turn, it's pretty much GG for me, because now I cannot kill his Arcanine. So I just Mega Ball. It doesn't matter. I mean, I just Mega Ball just to show off my Mega Evolution. But he went for E-Speed, killing off my Sharpedo. There's pretty much nothing I can do at this point. So I sent out my Heracross, which is my last Pokemon. Even though it's Scarf, I was just hoping, banking for a crit. A crit Earthquake would really help right now. But unluckily, I didn't get the crit. So he went for Flare Blitz and just finish off my Heracross. So yeah, that pretty much. Yeah, that misplay. I should just stay and just wait for Stone Edge, but, I didn't thought he'll win for Morning Sun. I mean, I should have thought he'll win for Morning Sun, but it's fine. Like, it's that notion, that Stone Edge notion that you don't want to risk that high, that 80% move, that Stone Edge. You don't want to risk it. So you might as well, switch out, come in with a close combat. try to get that sweep on, because the last Pokemon he had was Blissey, so I might as well try to lock myself to close combat in the end instead of just risking my that Stone Edge, that Stone Edge gamble. But in the end, he made a better play. So that was pretty intense match. So I learned my lesson there. So all right. So thank you, Jesse, for this wonderful match, and hopefully I battle you again someday in the therapy chat. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.